Hi, welcome to another IELTS video. In this video, we're going to look at a Task 2 question that presents a problem and requires the student propose the possible causes of that problem and suggest solutions to it. If you find this video helpful, visit my blog at IELTS.com and join us at the forum IELTSnetwork.com. The question reads, more and more people are forgetting the meanings behind occasions, such as national festivals. What do you think are the causes of this? What solutions do you suggest? So this question requires the candidate present what they feel are the possible causes behind why people forget the meaning of occasions. And the candidate is also required to suggest solutions that could help counter this trend. So in the model essay I'm about to present to you, the introduction declares what the assumed causes of this problem are in the sort of thesis section, and then in the outline section, two proposed solutions are stated. And then in the two body paragraphs, the causes are restated in each of the topic sentences and linked to the proposed solution. And evidence is shared to help show that the proposed solution would be viable. And then at the end of each of those supporting paragraphs, you will see a very clear conclusion that claims that the suggested solution is plausible. Okay, the model response reads, traditionally, festivals were arranged to honor an occasion or an individual. However, in the modern world, people often misunderstand the actual meaning behind these celebrated days. Okay, so as you can see in these first two sentences, we are setting the stage for the essay. We're narrowing the subject from something that's quite broad in the first sentence, to something much more specific in the second. The reader now knows the specific topic of this essay. It is argued that the main causes of this are the lack of reminders people receive in their day-to-day lives and the decreasing level of relevance certain holidays have to lifestyles in the modern world. Okay, so we are proposing two different causes to this problem. To tackle these issues, internet and television related solutions will be analyzed for viability. Okay, so we've stated the causes, we've stated the proposed solutions. Now we're going to run through the supporting paragraphs and try to prove that the solutions would be effective. Firstly, one reason behind why people forget the significance of certain occasions is that they are not regularly reminded. To counter this, an idea could be to use the landing pages of popular websites to remind people of the historical context behind celebrated occasions. For example, Google often alters the logo of its landing page to reflect culturally meaningful days. When people visit the site on holidays like Christmas and Nowruz, the Google logo is graphically altered to reflect the festivities, and visitors can click it to receive additional information on why the day is significant. As most people access Google on a regular basis, I should say, the effectiveness and educational value of this suggested solution can be seen. Okay, so as you can see, we've clearly, reminded the reader what the thought cause is of the problem. We've proposed the solution. This is in the topic area of this paragraph. We've put forth an example to connect our argument to the real world and add some weight to the claim that we're making. And then based upon this, we are drawing the conclusion that this would be a viable and effective solution to the problem. Another reason behind why people are forgetting the meaning of certain occasions is that these occasions are becoming increasingly less relevant to modern lifestyles. Successful efforts have been made to tackle this through government sponsoring of TV infomercials that explain how historical events connect to modern life. In Canada, for example, most nationally syndicated television stations run a brief series entitled A Part of Our Heritage, which explains how historical Canadian events, such as the influx of migrants in the 1800s, acted as precursors to modern cultural practices. As this shows, television can be a very effective way to help people better see the meaningfulness of their national holidays. Okay, so again, we've declared the cause of the problem. We suggested a solution in the topic sentence area of this paragraph. The example shows how countries are already tackling this issue and tackling it in an effective way, and thus we're stating that there is some merit to our suggested solution because it's already working in other places. It could work everywhere. As is clear, website landing pages and dramatized history infomercials are effective ways to help people understand the relevance behind the holidays they celebrate. So what you see here in this sentence is a summary of the points that we've looked at and a declaration of conclusion. So basically, we have done the analyzing and we are now stating clearly that these would be effective strategies to combat the problem. It is thus hoped these strategies are put into place everywhere to stimulate historical literacy. Okay, so I hope that example helps to illustrate how you can go about structuring a cause and solution type essay. Thank you very much for listening and have a nice day.